Shaw TV senior reporter Shiva Jahansha joins us on set. It's Kate, it's Phoenix, it's trending on Shaw. Shiva, the volunteer program that we here at Shaw TV, we're very, very proud of it. And the reason we're bringing this up, because if you are thinking about volunteering here at Shaw, we would love you to be a part of it. But there is a process, and that's why you're here to explain, first of all, the process of being a volunteer.
Yeah, so I love our volunteer program. I'm personally quite involved with it. I do help train some of the volunteers who are interested in more of the on-air side of things, the production side of things. So yes, there is a process, as you mentioned. If you're interested in volunteering, you do have to go online to shawtv.com and apply. If you are accepted into the volunteer program, we try and place you. Now, most of our volunteers come to us pretty green, but no worries, we will train you. We have a training program every Saturday that we run out of our Shaw TV studios. So volunteers come to us, we get you ready, really as ready as you could be.
To maybe do a show like this. I mean, I'm looking around the floor right now, and we have a number of volunteers. Right. In fact, we have one gentleman over here. His name is Jose. Jose started off as a volunteer and is now an employee here at Shaw TV. So you never know where it could take you.
Yeah, and so that's the next step, is that we do place them into different shows, different access
shows. You get the options too on what you want to work on too a little bit.
That's right, you do. And then, you know, by the time our volunteers leave us, they're ready to go. They're ready to work in the industry. And we actually have quite a few of our volunteers who have found placement in the industry. So, I mean, I encourage you, if you're interested in finding out about what we do and getting your hands on. I can't even speak anymore. You're going to have better English skills than I do. But so yeah, so shawtv.com, that's where you want to go.
Beautiful. Now, one thing that Shiva does as well too, and she does it very, very well, as a senior reporter for over 10 years here with Shaw TV, you've told a lot of stories, and you've probably seen a lot of those stories on Go Calgary or other news magazines that we have here as well too. To get someone's story on television, a difficult process?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
So can I just start off by saying I have been here for over a decade, and I'm here because I absolutely love what we do. I love being able to go out to the community and tell those stories in a little bit more detail than usual, than you'd normally see in the news or what have you. So yes, if you have a story that you'd like us to tell, shawtv.com, shawtv.calgary@sjrb.ca.
Right.
Or, you know, you can go onto our website and track us down. You know, I'm on there, my email address is on there, and send me an email if you'd like me to tell your story. And if I can't, you know, we definitely share those story ideas with the team. And so anyway, if you have a story you'd like to share, and we're talking about personal stories, we're talking about adversity stories, we're talking about people who have become entrepreneurs, people who have overcome, you know, different diseases. We're talking about everyday Calgarians, and I do believe that everybody has a story to tell. So if you want to reach out to the community and say, hey, here's my story, and you know what's happened in the past is we've had people share their story, and there have been numerous people who have related to that story, and they've gotten in contact with each other. And really what we're doing here is creating a support system for the community as well. So I love being a part of that and being able to help people connect.
Shiva's also involved with documentaries as well too, Kate, and I know you know exactly what I'm talking about. There's two of them you're working on right now that you're very proud of.
Yeah, I know. It feels like I've got my hand in a whole lot of jars right now, but yes, you know, when the opportunity arises for me to get involved with something that is A, interesting, and B, relevant, you know, I'm all over it, and I'll take on as many projects as you hand me. So yes, one of the things I'm working on right now, which is kind of in its final stages, is a documentary called Facelift. Now, if you've ever wondered about plastic surgery, if you've ever wanted to have plastic surgery, or just wondered what the process is like, this is the documentary to watch. So we followed a Calgarian through her process from making the decision, actually going through with a facelift, and then the final result. So this was a year in the works.
Wow.
We didn't rush on this one. We wanted to be able to really tell that story, and that's what I love about documentaries, is you get really involved.
And you have images too of the surgery.
Yeah,
we've talked about that before, haven't we?
Yeah, so we won't obviously air all of it,
but you're really in there.
I was sitting right next to the surgeon as he was cutting. And
oh my goodness, Shiva,
yeah,
seriously.
you know what though? It's all a part of learning in life. I like to learn a lot of different things. So anyway, and I mean, it's not necessarily you know, go out and get plastic surgery, but here's how it's done. We also meet a woman who's had it done and it wasn't successful for her the first time around, and she actually had to fork out a lot of money to have some of those corrections made. So there's that side. You know, and I do believe in balance. I'm a fan of balance. So we also talk to a psychiatrist who talks about the mental side of going ahead with something like this. Why would you even want to, you know, go through something so traumatic to your body?
Yeah.
So we have that, and I'm very excited about that. And
20 seconds.
Yeah. Get your stories heard.
There you go.
shawtv.calgary@sjrb.ca, and we'd love to meet you.
We're also on all social media as well too. You'll find Shiva Jahansha. You'll find all of us actually. Phoenix on air Kate, and also trending on Shaw. Thank you, Shiva.
Thank you. There's always so much to talk about.
I know there is. Thank you for coming by. We'll have to have you come by again too another time. Still to come, getting creative with needles. First, here's what's happening in and around our city. This is trending on Shaw.